I'd like to also acknowledge some of the partners here today. We have Kimberly Cuesta and Bernice Vanguardia. And from Canva, of course, Yanni, our country head. Welcome. To Macy, Nika, Eliza, Grace, Nessa, Angelo, Russell. And from Roxo Ed, we have Alan, John, and Anthony. And welcome, guys. And thank you for that wonderful tour of your office. When was that? Maybe a month or two ago. Yeah, that was really, medyo tumatak sa amin yun, yung bisita namin sa office. In fact, it made me want to send our people there to see what we could copy from your offices. So thanks a lot, Ambassador. We're really honored by your visit to the DepEd offices. Most welcome to all of you. We'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. And of course, allow me to some of our DepEd officials present here. We have Asek Veloso and Asek Yang, along with our some of our team also here. We're not like this every day. It's not a party atmosphere at DepEd every day. Just so happened this is the first Halloween party in DepEd, so kids are very excited. But definitely, on my part, this is something, probably the highlight of my day, to have Canva here. Because we're really excited. I think we mentioned earlier that good design really permeates all aspects of our life and improves our life, enhances our experiences. So Canva is really, as one of the forerunners, as one of the leaders in terms of what you do. Maraming salamat, and we feel very touched, very honored, and privileged to be part of this partnership. And no less than an Australian company that is set to locate in the Philippines. I think it's a vote of confidence for the President's initiatives to help our private sector. I think the mics are tired from the Halloween entertainers. We had McDonald's, we had Ronald McDonald and Grimace here earlier today. So anyway, thank you very much. It is really, like I said, I think the gospel of STEM, Ambassador, was drilled into us by the Asian countries, but I think there's a constant reminder that we mustn't forget arts and design, especially maybe in the age of AI, when STEM becomes easier. Then we have a return to our basic values, and I think it's almost instinctive on our part to really respond and have an enhanced reaction to good design. So we thank Canva, and we thank you for providing this to our DepEd family. I have to share an anecdote. When I was with the ambassador who paid me a call early I think sometime in July, when I was appointed by the President, I hadn't even moved here. This is pre-July 19, my first day at the DepEd. We met at the Senate, Ambassador, I don't know if you remember this, and you mentioned that there's an existing partnership with Canva, and she said, I'll take you there. Okay. And I didn't realize, I had no idea what she was talking about, to be quite honest. And now I know what she was talking about. And indeed, the things that we are doing here are life-changing, not only for us. If it's life-changing for us, you can imagine what it will do to our young people. You can imagine the effect it will have on them, how it will form them, how it will excite them, and how it will inspire them along their learning journey. So for that, we thank you very much, Ambassador Yanni, Macy, and the whole team from Canva and Raxo. This is a partnership we're truly excited about. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. It is indeed a great honor for me as the Australian Ambassador to the Philippines to be here today to witness what I can only describe as, that moment in history when we look back 10, 20 years time. I have a really great feeling that we're going to turn back to this point in history when we brought something that an Australian company can offer that is so valuable to all the classrooms in the Philippines, so that we actually help the future of the Philippines, our children, our students, to become computer literate, to become alert to designs and effective communication in the world that they have to actually grow into. I really do. I really think this is a very special moment that we are witnessing today. And it's particularly pleasing for me as the Australian ambassador because it's happening between an Australian company whose founder, by the way, has Filipino heritage, Melanie Perkins, and the Philippines. As many of you will know, Australia and the Philippines are strategic partners. We entered into that agreement last year when my Prime Minister came to the Philippines and signed it with President Marcos. And strategic partnership actually means it goes well beyond government to government cooperation. It actually means we bring our best that we can offer to each other. And that's exactly what we have done today. With Canva, a proud Australian company, and very close to becoming a unicorn, by the way, which we are extremely pleased with, is actually bringing to the Philippines something that is very special. And by the way, all for free, as you all know, right? So this Canva for education is being brought to you at no cost because we just want to. The second thing that underpins that is because of our people-to-people links and because of our shared values. This is why Canva wants to do this for the Philippines. And when you look at Canva Philippines, you will soon discover that it's full of very talented, dynamic Filipino people who has taken on the values and objectives and principles of Canva. But with that, wants to help the Philippines, their home country, in the best way possible. So we know that public service doesn't always have to be done by public servants like us. That we have many people with great love for their country in their hearts that can actually bring about this huge, huge change that will transform our countries as we know it. So this is why it is such an exciting moment today. What I didn't expect was how quickly it was going to happen under Secretary Angara's leadership. So it was literally only a few months ago when he was first appointed that I called on him to emphasize how Australian government is going to continue to support the Philippines in improving your education system. Because let's face it, education and the quality of education is at the heart of any country's well-being. It really is. So of course Australia is going to be always there supporting you through this journey. But during our conversation, I also said, but it's not only the Australian government, Secretary. We've got exciting Australian companies doing just as exciting